let's get to the...
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Nikola Jokic.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. And it's G in at the center position. And for Portland, Trae Young out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Paul George. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Atlanta gets it back. Big smooth passes to Thomas. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. They set the pick. Here's Banchero. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball five, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Stan, he was a five-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
And Banchero drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Clemens. George defending. Here's Clemens. Here's G. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. George scanning the floor. Here's the three. Drains the triple.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Here's Gray. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Gray, guarded by Young. Gray, good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Young. Thomas against McCollum. Now here's Jokic, guarded closely. Puts up the 8-footer. Count that bucket.
Such great hands from Jokic. Able to finish despite the D.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Thomas against McCollum. From deep three-point range. Portland with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
Young from long range. Out to McCollum. Pass to Young. Jokic the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. G with a rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
To the paint. And stolen by Banchero. Now here's George. Back to Banchero. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, another miss by Jokic. The Hawks trailing. Pass to G. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
That's too easy for Banchero. The closer to the basket he gets, he becomes almost impossible to stop.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Last time they met in Atlanta.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Sit down. You have the camera on you. Keep on dancing.
Check out the NBA's top three-point shooters over the course of the past month. Fifth best, Paul George.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Young, back to Banchero. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Banchero's got 6.
Well, one thing that sets Banchero apart is his body control. The contact never breaks his rhythm.
Hawks trail by 6. Pass to G. Here's Gray. And Atlanta misses again. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Gray. Oh! Wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. There's a screen. Pass to McCollum. Jokic in the post. Count that one. Jokic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Gray, guarded by Young. Here's G. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's McCollum. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Now here's Young. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And he was a menace on the defensive end in that one, just racking up the blocks.
Pass to Gray. They set the screen. Shoots over Young. Gray, good. Gray's got his second basket of the night. Portland leading. Young with it. Still without a bucket. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Risacher, he's checked in for the Hawks. The ball's knocked loose. To the paint. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong and realistically start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Atlanta has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Gray, guarded by Young. Pass to Risacher. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Risacher's got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Young. No made baskets yet. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. And he drops the first.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
And both free throws good for Young.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Clemens. It's Thomas on the wing. McCollum defends. Thomas left side. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Portland with a rebound. George with it. McCollum outside. Again, the miss by Portland. The Hawks have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Thomas misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Knocked loose. A deep three. Gray, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Right side, Young.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives you too early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's that time. We need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers night team. Get loud, fans, on the court is your hype squad. We're on the lookout for the loudest fans who'd like a free t-shirt tonight.
Making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And a deep three from Young. No good on the quick three.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's G. And Atlanta misses again. Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Tatum passes to Bird. Offline with a three.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Trailblazers shooting around 40% early on here. Towns a screen on Brown. Young against Brown. Pass to Bird. It's stolen. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Rizachet. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Young following the score by Atlanta. And here's Tatum. Lets it go from the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
Now here's Thomas. He had 16 in the win against Boston. They get it again. G. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Bird. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Crafty move. Atlanta with the rebound. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And it's the Blazers with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. Young finds Tatum. Back to Young. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Paul George, he's checked in for Portland. Brown comes in for Trae Young, and a change for the Hawks. Clemens is checked in. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. McCollum against Brown. From the top of the key, and it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Blazers trail by 4. George passes to Towns. Here's Bird for 3. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from George.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Tyler Hero's checked in for McCollum. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bagley's checked in for Thomas. Both shots good from the stripe. And Atlanta has possession. Outside, Brown. That one no good. Excellent D there from Hero. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Bird. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And Hero comes to help. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Clemens. Knocks down the long J.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Hero against Brown. Hero, the pass to Bird. Now here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both. And Atlanta with possession here. 3-point lead. From deep 3-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Atlanta on top, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Atlanta with the ball. It's a 3-point game. We've got Paul George. Tyler Hero is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Bird in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. And it's Bird missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Brown. He's scoreless. Pass to Rizachet. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Bird. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Well, that's a solid pass by Towns. Excellent job spotting and hitting the open man.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Here's Rizachet. Defended by Brown. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
First team foul.
Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Free throw good, Bagley. Blazers trail by 4. Brown finds Banchero. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
Bagley, a screen on Banchero. Gray, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
George drives in. Banchero in the post. It's blocked. Bagley down low. George defending. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Atlanta, second.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Free throw good, Bagley. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Blazers trail by 4. Brown looking around. Brown downhill. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Rizachet to the middle. Pass to Gray. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Gray's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Brown against Brown. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Towns.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Brown. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers breaker, Dennis Strus.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in from Portland.
Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Towns. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
And here's Brown. Thomas outside. Brown, a screen on George. And here's Thomas from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Thomas has got 6 points.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Banchero surveys. And it's rejected. Outside, Brown. Pass to Clemens. Thomas against McCollum. McCollum with a steal. Inside. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
Atlanta leading by 4. Thomas outside. Back to Brown. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to McCollum. Back to George. Here's Bird from behind the arc. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Here's Clemens. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 from Banchero. Yes, then it's George picking up the assist. He's got 11.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Gray. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
McCollum finds Banchero. Here's Bird. Out to McCollum from downtown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hawks trail by 5. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Portland making a switch here. Young's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gray's checked in for Brown. Pass to Gray. To win the run. From beyond the arc and then some. Gray's got 6 in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
From 10 feet away, it's tipped. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns finds Banchero. Paolo strong.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Hawks trail by 4. Big smooth passes to Clemens. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And Young has got the ball here for Portland. Banchero outside. Jacks up with 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Big smooth passes to Clemens. Here's Gray, guarded by Young. 19-footer. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Gray's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Young, the pass to Banchero. Now here's Young. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. It's Thomas on the wing. The 3. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Blazers trail by 3. Young looking around. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's hauled in by Gray. Here's Atlanta with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here he goes. Out left to the wing. Pass to Clemens. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Young. George outside. High post Towns. Back to George. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And a deep 3 from McCollum. Again, the miss by Portland. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Gray. And they recover it. Off target from 3-point range. Now Young. Towns on a screen. High post Young. Banchero outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Clemens has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Gray. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Gray's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get ready, everybody. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best move. Let's go. Dylan Cruz. Oh, yeah.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Towns. And the Hawks making a change here.
Substitution on
And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. The fourth spot held by Atlanta. The Trailblazers in fifth.
Stacking up big point totals is something both of these teams do with ease. There'll be an interesting matchup with all of that offensive talent on the floor.
Back to Young. Pass to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot to end the drought. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Banchero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Certainly not shocked to see Banchero lighting up the stat sheet.
G's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 1:56 left to play in the half. Blocked! Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Saturday, then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Now here's George. 13 points in the win against Minnesota.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Here's Gray after the basket by Portland. Here's G. And again, it's Atlanta.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
1:02 left in the first half. McCollum outside. Here's the floater. And it's hauled in by Gray. Gray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gray. Here's Thomas. George defending. Here's Gray. There's a screen. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 5 from deep 3-point range. He's off on that one.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Good effort by McCollum. Hustles up the court and knows exactly how to play it.
Here's Gray, guarded by Young. Here's Gray. No luck on that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey folks, are you as excited as we are? Not possible. Lots to catch up on in the first half. But first, let's examine the power rankings as the season winds down.
You know, right now for the Hawks, holding steady at the 2 spot, I wonder how they feel about that placement on our ranking scale.
I'm sure it keeps them up at night. That's the power of the power rankings, about equal to a half a cup of coffee.
Well, if it's going to keep them up, I have a product that should put them to sleep. I got all the products, baby.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Hawks.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. And it's Gray in at the 1 spot. Pass to G. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And so he hits both. Here's Young. Banchero outside. Left side, Young. Young goes in. The rebound by Atlanta.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Gray knocks down the 18-footer. Gray's got 14 points for the game.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's Jokic. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 6.
Such good concentration from Jokic in traffic.
Thomas passes to G. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now. Young from long range. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Thomas outside. Here's Gray, guarded by Banchero. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
So it's Portland now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. They set the pick. Pass to McCollum. To the paint. Jokic passes to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his 4th foul in the contest. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Portland.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 43, Karl Anthony Towns.
The Hawks lead by 7. The natural passes to Big Smooth. Thomas, a screen on Banchero. Here's Gray. Great D that time from Banchero. And Towns has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. George, right side. Outside Young. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Atlanta. G's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Gray. McCollum defends. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, fans. Let's take it back. Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and run appearance. We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away. And we're looking for the loudest fans in the building.
Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. In 3rd, the Trailblazers.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
McCollum outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
McCollum has a way of causing trouble in there. Very crafty.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
And McCollum drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Gray. And there's the screen. Launches it. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Banchero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Paolo Banchero.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Here's Gray. He has 6. Pass to G. 17-foot shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area. Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Outside Young. Pass to Banchero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Banchero knows how to get to the line. He's drawn fouls at an elite level from his very first day in this league.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
Pass to G. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now here's Young. Tightly guarded. Shots blocked. They get it back. Goes back up. Here's Gray. He has 6. Here's G. And they get it back. Puts up a deep 3. Gray, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Towns. The rebound by Atlanta. Gray's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Thomas. And it's good for 2. Thomas has got 11.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now here's George. He's got 10. Towns on a screen. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Portland. Atlanta leading by 10. Down low. Deflected.
No real surprise there. Banchero's blocks are something we're getting used to seeing.
So it's Atlanta now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
On defense, Banchero has a lot of good physical attributes, which help him create pressure.
Pass to McCollum. Young with a screen on Thomas. For 3, McCollum sinks the tray. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
There's a screen. Pass to McCollum. Back to Young. And it's blocked. Thomas outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Blazers trail by 9. Here's Bird. G with a rebound. G's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Thomas from the arc, and the three-pointer goes. Thomas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Young, the pass to Towns. The rebound by Atlanta. G's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Gray. Inside. Pass to Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
McCollum, the pass to Bird. To the inside. Towns. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Towns has got 8.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Here's Gray. Give him 8. To the paint. Here's G. And he jams it home with authority.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Young. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 18. George outside. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And for Atlanta, they're shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. Thomas misses. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Bird passes to McCollum. Tipped. Launches it from deep. G, no good. And Portland's shooting just 26% in the third. There's the steal. Pass to Clemens. Here's Gray. Over Young. That one's wide left. Here's Bird. 5 points in the game. McCollum outside. Here's Bird. Towns on a screen. 5 on the clock. Young misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Blazers trail by 18. Here's George. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. George has got 12 points in the game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And the Hawks shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to G. Goes to the fadeaway. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
So it's Portland now. Young with it. He's got 7. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defense is right to challenge Young inside, but he's a persistent guy.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And both free throws good for Young. There's a minute 17 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Clemens. Here's G. A shot from the high post. Good on the jump shot. G's got 27.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Blazers trail by 18. George outside. 50 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gray's checked in. .41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 2. Here's Towns. And it's hauled in by Gray.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to G. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd. Gray, good. Gray's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Towns. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Banchero. Jaylen Brown is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Banchero, able to stop quickly and pull the trigger. Pretty agile for a bigger guy.
Atlanta leading by 17. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Gray. This one for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Now here's Towns. Three-pointer. Got a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Gray. And the Hawks tack on two more.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Now here's Banchero from deep. That shot missing.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's Bird over Rizachet. Again, the miss by Portland.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
That one falls. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. McCollum against Brown. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Atlanta leading by 23. Pass to Rizachet. Now Thomas from deep. Portland with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McCollum with it. Now guarded by Brown. McCollum, the pass to Banchero. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And here's Thomas. Pass to Gray. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Again, the miss by Portland. Atlanta leading by 23. Here's Gray. And stolen by Banchero. Now the Blazers moving it up to snap the cold streak. Drills it from deep.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Portland, Paolo Banchero. 1 shot.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Risacher. Pass to Gray. Here's Risacher. Lets it go from deep. They retain possession. Here's the pick. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Towns finds McCollum. And here's Banchero from outside the arc. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game.
That shot is huge for Banchero. When he's knocking that down, it changes the defense's entire approach to him.
Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got 19 points.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Blazers trail by 19. McCollum outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
C.J. McCollum.
First free throw is good. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And the Hawks making a change here. And McCollum drops them both. And the Hawks with possession here. To the middle. And stolen by Banchero. And here's the fast break. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So for the Blazers, Paul George, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Young in for C.J. McCollum. Clemens is checked in for Atlanta. Gray comes in for Brown.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Young finds Jokic. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. The defense is giving them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
Here's Clemens. Guarded by Banchero. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
First, man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Atlanta, Clemens. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Blazers trail by 19. Pass to Jokic. And Banchero with it. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Portland.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Thomas. Cans it from the wing. Thomas has got 7 now in this quarter.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
George outside. Young with a screen on Thomas. 13 feet out. The rebound by Atlanta. Clemens has got rebound number 8 now. And stolen by Banchero. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Banchero's got 32 points. Thomas passes to Clemens. G's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 21.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Bird. George outside. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Banchero. The shot no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Clemens. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Banchero.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Clemens. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Brown, he's checked in for Portland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Trailblazers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Brown with a screen. And George launches it from deep. Clemens grabs the miss.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Thomas, that's good.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Banchero outside. George outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. On defense, the Trailblazers. Pass to Clemens. The three is up. Buries it from 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And the Trailblazers shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Young finds George, fires for 3. George with another miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
They set a pick. Pass to Gray. Thomas outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Banchero.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for Atlanta, Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Now here's Jokic. He shoots it. George's shot is off. Here's Clemens. And a miss there on the triple. And so Banchero will bring it up for Portland. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Bagley. Here's Clemens. George defending. From 17, Brown, that's good. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Young, the pass to Banchero. Young with a screen on Bagley. The 3 from Banchero. Another 3 for Portland.
Rising to the challenge. He's giving them everything he's got.
Atlanta leading by 23. Pass to Bagley. 3-pointer. It's Clemens missing. And Portland shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Now here's Banchero. Pulls up. And it's Bagley with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. The shot comes out. So it's Portland now. Jokic passes to Young. Back to Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me, because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Risache, he's checked in for Clemens. And Jokic drops them both. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
Now here's Young. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the low post is good. Banchero's got 37.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Here's Riza-Shea.
2 minutes.
And here's Thomas from the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. Banchero the screen. Young, the pass to Jokic. The rebound by Atlanta. 1:33 left in the fourth. Inside. And stolen by Banchero.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for G.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And Portland's shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Banchero passes to Young. The kick out to Banchero. And the shot goes in. Banchero's got 39. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Bagley. Pass to Riza-Shea.
Portland foul. Paul George. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Riza-Shea.
Take a break.
2
Take
shots.
a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bird. And stolen by Bagley. To the paint. Here's Riza-Shea. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.